Yes guys, we are back remaking another legend in FM22 and we've got an all orange behind us for a Dutch legend today. We are remaking Pierre van Hooijdonk, the free kick specialist who took Holland by storm by whipping in those unbelievable free kicks. We've set him back to 18 years of age in FM22 to see how his career pans out a second time around. We're going to jump forward 5, 10, 15 and ultimately 20 years into his career a second time around. Will he be a hit in Holland again? Will he play in some bigger teams in Europe? I know he played for Nottingham Forest in England. Will he get a bigger move? Will he demand a bigger transfer fee? We'll all find that out over the next 10 to 15 minutes. Let's dive in and take a look at the young man back in Holland. So guys, here he is. Pierre van Hooijdonk is back at NAC Breda in Holland. Now, ultimately, he is pretty darn good, aged 18, of course. He's 6'4" already, very strong on that right foot. Has lots of player traits already, including this one here, hits free kicks with power. Now, he was well renowned to be one of the best free kick takers of his generation, and we've given him 19 free kicks here. He's also got 19 penalty taking. This guy is going to be a threat from dead ball situations. Obviously, in terms of his mentals and technicals and stuff like that, pretty self-explanatory. He's got good pace, but he takes a while to get there. Obviously, he is 6'4", so that's probably why. So we are going to see how he does get on a second time around. In real life, he was actually capped multiple times for Holland. I think it was over 40, maybe 50. So we're going to be intrigued to see how he gets on a second time around. In terms of NAC Breda, they play in the second tier, I believe this is in Holland. It is the second tier in Holland, so it's going to be interesting to see how he gets on. Obviously, not playing at the top tier in his nation, and then how he gets on beyond that. So, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to simulate 5, 10, 15, and 20 years into the future to see how this legend gets on. First stop, 5 years into the future. So guys, 5 years into the future, and we've got a little bit of a purple theme on the go here, as Pierre has found his way to Feyenoord. Now, the first thing I noticed here, he is currently on loan from Chelsea. So obviously a Premier League club did decide to pick him up, and he still looks very, very deadly. And in that most recent season, oh my days, I have just clocked, he has scored 77 goals in the Serie A. 77 goals in this league season. 77 goals in 56 games. It's like we're testing a tactic, but obviously he does have 19 free kicks. So I'd love to know how many actual free kicks he did score, but I don't think that is a possible stat to figure out. If it is, let me know down in the comments, because I'd love to figure it out for this particular legend that we've remade. If we go into his history and his career stats, we can see what has happened to him. Now, he was at NAC Breda. Obviously, we've put him in there, and he's gone to Chelsea on a free transfer, which is absolutely crazy. Chelsea have picked him up on a free, and then he's just gone straight into their loan system. He's gone out on loan to Levante, Olympique Marseille, and Fiorentina, where he's all had pretty darn good seasons, actually. It's funny how they've tested him in different pockets of European football, and it looks like he's been pretty darn successful in every single one of them. That 8.07 rating whilst on loan at Marseille is pretty special, I would say. Obviously, he's not capped by the Dutch national team because obviously does SI have that issue, so you know he's not going to get capped by the Dutch national team. It's all going to be about his domestic career, and that's an interesting start. Obviously picked up on a free transfer by one of the Premier League big hitters, but he's yet to play a game for them. In terms of some of his awards, and I assume he's picked up a couple of trophies along the way. So when he was at Breda in that first season, they won. They were promoted to the Eredivisie, and they won the Europa Conference League in that second season. How on earth have they got into the Europa Conference League? Because they won the Johan Cruyff Shield. They won the Johan Cruyff Shield, getting them into the Europa Conference League. That is mad, and they've gone on all the way to win it. It looks like he's been so successful throughout the course of this. He's gone over to Levante, then obviously on loan from Chelsea, where he's won La Liga. He's also won the Europa League. I don't understand how this is happening, but he is absolutely flying. This is shades of the Gary Lineker one we did not too long ago. Then he goes over on loan again to Marseille. Coupe de France winners, scored the winning goal for Marseille in that Coupe de France final. Back-to-back Europa Leagues with different teams. teams. He's also scored the winning goal for Marseille in that Europa League final. Then he's also a Ligue 1 𝘼𝙗𝙤 champion. I love that they're sponsored by 𝘼𝙗𝙤. Then obviously the most recent season off on loan to Fiorentina, Coppa Italia, Serie A, and Europa League as well. So 3 wins of the Europa League in a row with 3 different teams. Not too shabby at all. Obviously, we go to the Europa League final. He did get a goal in here, so I can show you this one. I'd love this to be a free kick, guys. It's an all-Italian final as well. Fiorentina versus AC Milan. Has our Dutch man scored a whopping free kick here? It does not look like it. 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 running down this right-hand side for Fiorentina. Then the 6'4" behemoth. That is a lovely header. That is a great bit of movement from him. And he slots home a header in the Europa League final to win a trophy for his team. In terms of his personal achievements, wow, he has won a lot in Italy. Let's go to the goal 50, which he's picked up once. Obviously, he's in good company here, alongside Kylian Mbappe. In terms of some of the other awards, the younger ones that he could win, no NXGN, yes, 2 Coppa trophies there, whilst he was pretty darn young, picking it up in between Pedri and Barcelona. So obviously, good European pedigree there. Obviously, Ballon d'Or. I was just about to say Ballon d'Ors would be a little bit too far beyond him, but he did score 71, didn't he? I did forget this. The Ballon d'Or, age 23 for Pierre van Hooijdonk. Fair play to the guy. Obviously, we do say that strikers usually do better in these sorts of simulations, so I can kind of understand why he's picking up that Ballon d'Ors, especially with this goal scoring return. Obviously, he's on loan from Chelsea. Hopefully, he returns to Chelsea and starts to light up the Premier League. Let's jump forward another 5 years. Wow. 10 years into this career resimulation of Pierre van Hooijdonk, and he is now Barcelona's number 9. And looking at these attributes, he is stunning. I have barely ever seen a player take on so many attributes and be so well rounded. Obviously, he's 6'4". He's a thick boy at 87 kilos as well, and he just has attributes to absolutely die for. If we go into his career stats, did he ever end up playing for Chelsea? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he got loaned back out to Feyenoord in the Netherlands. And so he's completing his homecoming there by going back to Holland. I hope he's won the Eredivisie whilst he's been there. Then he's just left Chelsea without playing a game for him, it would appear. He's gone into the Chelsea loan system and not played a game for Chelsea. He then goes on a free to RB Leipzig over to the Bundesliga, obviously completing his European tour, it would appear. And then he's been, oh my God, transferred to Barcelona for 288 million, where he's averaged an 8.39 in that most recent season, which I assume means he's won La Liga. You don't have a player dominate like that and not go all the way to the top. 288 million though, that is a absolute definite record for these career remakes. I am stunned. Okay, if we go into some of his milestones, obviously you assume he's picked up a couple of different trophies. Obviously he's won the Johan Cruyff Shield again, and there's another Europa League, another Eredivisie. Then he moves over to RB Leipzig, Super Cup winners, DFL Pokal, Bundesliga. Obviously when you've got a guy scoring this many goals, you're bound to win stuff, aren't you? Champions League winner, DFL Super Cup, scored the winning goal for RB Leipzig in the Super Cup final. Another Super Cup there, DFL Pokal, Bundesliga, Champions League, back-to-back Champions Leagues for RB Leipzig. Fair play to them. FIFA Club World Cup winners as well, RB Leipzig, absolutely smashing it. Then he moves into is that a three-peat of the Champions League? It is a three-peat of the Champions League with RB Leipzig before going over to Barcelona and winning it for them again. I'm skipping ahead of things a little bit here. He has scored the winner for Barcelona in this Champions League final, so naturally we are going to have a look at it. Barcelona versus FC Bayern in this Champions League final. He's got Ferran Torres and Ansu Fati either side of him. Barcelona on the presto into Frenkie de Jong, Dutchman to Dutchman. Is it potentially? No, it's not. Goes out to the left-hand side and he gets across his man and absolutely leathers that past 𝘼𝙗𝙗, the Bayern goalkeeper, winning obviously Barcelona their Champions League. Yes, there is the La Liga and Super Cup, and yep, is that just a clean sweep pretty much? Yeah, absolute clean sweep in Spain. So obviously Barcelona are back on top in terms of La Liga. It looks like it has been a history of Barcelona doing the business, obviously since he was at Levante and got that ludicrous La Liga title. So obviously he is doing absolute great guns. If we go back onto his profile and we go on to his milestones, go into his awards, I assume he is a constant Ballon d'Or threat, winning titles left, right and centre. Yes, he is. So how many years in a row is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ballon d'Ors in a row for the Dutchman, with a whole host of different clubs as well. He's won it with Fiorentina, he's won it with Feyenoord, won it with Leipzig, and now he's won it with Barca. So fair play to him. He's kind of got a stranglehold on this one, and in this most recent calendar year, I assume this is 53 appearances and 83 goals, 10 assists, averaging at 8.28. What? This sort of stuff doesn't happen. He's just dominating people like Erling Haaland. And then his teammate Ansu Fati's in there as well, who only got 9 assists himself. So this Barcelona team are a real threat. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to jump forward another 5 years. So 15 years into his career, he's going to be into his 30s. Let's see if he has any signs at all of slowing down. 15 years into this career remake of Pierre van Hooijdonk, and he is now 33 years of age, and he is still actually at Barcelona. Some of his attributes are slowly in the decline, maybe. It doesn't really look like it, to be honest, looking at things. He still has that 20 for free kick taken, he's got 20 for penalties now. He is that veteran in the team, and I assume he's only gone on to more and more success since he's been in Barcelona. Last time out, he'd only had 1 season there. His goal scoring record, now I'm going to say this, and please do not take offense to this, guys. It seems like he's drying up a little bit. Dare I say 44 in that most recent season. Is he showing that sign of age? I don't know. But 44 compared to some of the 50s that he has been hitting, the mid 50s in Barcelona. Maybe he is showing some signs of slowing down. Obviously, in terms of his attributes, he looks stunning, doesn't he? If we go into his milestones as well and take a look at some of the competitions, I assume it's just going to be clean sweep after clean sweep of Barcelona stuff. I'll just have a look at the Champions League for the most part. Yeah, it's Barca, isn't it? They've most recently beaten Dortmund in that final. It looks like he's got an assist here. No goal for him in the most recent Champions League final. But Van Hooijdonk obviously still very much involved in the play and was the top goal scorer for the competition, as no huge surprise there. In terms of La Liga, yeah, no huge surprise. It is just Barcelona left, right and centre, and also La Liga is now the most reputable league in the world, or very much in Europe, and Van Hooijdonk's team only lost once that season away to Atletico Madrid. Seems like Barcelona stranglehold on this. Hopefully that's not what happens in my network save with Murph FM. So in terms of things with Van Hooijdonk, we'll check on all of his Ballon d'Ors at the end. We've got another stop 5 years into the future where he's very much going to be at the twilight of things. Let's see how he looks. So guys, in this final stop on this European tour of Pierre van Hooijdonk, he is now 38 years of age and he finds himself about to retire. Now, he is currently a Manchester United player, and I hush my mouth over the comment around will his goal scoring dry up, because I've just clocked at the bottom of the screen in his most recent season 55 goals in 63 appearances in all competitions. Some of his attributes definitely have dropped off. Obviously his physicals really have started to wane in his old age, and yes, I am considering 38 old age now. He is a veteran striker, he is a leader in that dressing room, and he is Manchester United's retiring number 9. In terms of his career stats though, Man United bought him for £44 million, and look at this goal scoring record throughout the course of his career, guys. He's transferred for £332 million, and ultimately in his career 804 league appearances, 997 goals, so almost at that 1,000 goal mark, which would have been the highest and the most unachievable mark that we have ever seen in one of these career remakes. 115 assists as well, and 284 player of the match. He's averaging a 7.99 in league competition. Throughout the course of his career though, he will have of course hit the the career goal of 1,000 goals in all competitions, which is just absolutely blisteringly ridiculous. If we go into some of his milestones, I assume he started to dominate in England since he's landed at Manchester United. Super Cup winners, Carabao, Premier League champions, scored the winning goal for Manchester United in the FA Cup final, winning goal for Man U in the Champions League final as well. Looks like he has been very, very successful. Was the Champions League winner for Manchester United in that most recent season, beat RB Leipzig on penalties. Van Hooijdonk started the game, but at age 38 was unable to get the job done. Owen scored. Jamie Owen. I was wondering if it was any relation to Michael, but no, never mind. It didn't look like he was on the field to take a penalty, but another Champions League medal is his, of course. Obviously another top goal scorer in that competition as well. So it looks like he's absolutely had a ludicrous career, winning that Champions League 3 times on the spin since he moved to Manchester. In terms of some of his awards as well, we will just take a look at the Ballon d'Ors. I assume, wow, how many is this in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Ballon d'Ors in a row for this Dutch free kick taking legend. And if anyone had a career, this would be a legendary career. He's won the Ballon d'Or a ludicrous amount of times. He's won it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different teams as well, which is just absolutely crazy. I would check some of the others, but it's going to be pretty self-explanatory. He's not actually won the goal 50 every year, which is just ludicrous. He's not actually won it in the most recent 2 seasons, but fair play. Fair play. Other people ousting him there. The best player, yeah, he's won the FIFA Men's Best Player. And obviously in terms of this World 11 throughout the course of all of the competitions, all of the seasons, he's not here. No. How? He is the most potent goal scorer I have ever seen, and he is not here in this World 11 throughout the course of this remake. Hold on, like physically that cannot be right. I'm stunned and lost for words. He's not made it in. A man who's scored that many goals, I cannot understand why he's not in this FIFA Pro World 11 throughout the course of this save. But that baffling note is where I'm going to leave things, guys. If you enjoy these legends being remade, let me know down in the comments who you would like to see next. And if you like them that much, there's a playlist popping up here with all of the legends that we have remade in this FM22 game cycle so far. Okay everyone, so I've just got off of stream. We've done another stream of Red Star. It's been fantastic, but I have been told a little caveat about this save for Pierre van Hooijdonk. Now, we are on the Manchester United team screen, and that is because Steve Bruce is the manager of Manchester United. Now, there is some interesting stuff here. Steve Bruce actually became the manager of Manchester United in 2022 and is still running in the year 2041. It's a little caveat that I had to bring to you guys. CTXCB made me aware of it, and I had to say he's had a phenomenal career at Manchester United, has an 80-year-old Steve Bruce, so fair play to Steve Bruce. And anyone who is still here after we've said goodbye to everyone, please let me know down in the comments section. Just comment Steve Bruce. That's all I want to know. If you're still here, hit me with a Steve Bruce. Peace out, guys.